Be some timeless messages for the viewer. Please keep in mind that not all my messages will resonate with everyone. Please take what resonates, leave the rest for another. Okay, I have to check this. All right, it's working, I think. So I get to continue. I think this is my fourth attempt to get this reading going. I haven't had any sound. Let me check one more time. Let's see. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, hang on. Okay, let's do this. Okay, for the viewer, I'm going to go ahead and finish my intro. All right, so my energies are fluid, time is fluid, energy is fluid. Flip or switch the roles. Whatever I'm talking about, put yourself where you go, okay? As this is a general reading. If you would like a private reading from me, I have a few spaces. And so that information is in the description box, okay? So I just did a reading and some cards came out and it doesn't have any sound, but I know what came out. So this is about an idea and a discovery. There was something about some kind of struggle, about a relationship or a soulmate connection. And so the South Node came out. I'm trying to think what came out here so I can let you know what came out, because I have a feeling it's gonna be part of it. All right, the moon, the sun and the moon both came out. And this reading was about 20 minutes ago, half hour ago, I don't know. All right, confronting. So there was a struggle and obsession and confrontation. All right, for the viewer. All right, if you resonate with this message and would like to support my channel, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe button so you don't miss future live readings. You'll find previous readings under the live tab if you're interested, which I do from time to time. All right, there's that South Node, and it did come up in the reading I just started if you happen to get any of that, but there was no sound. Anyway, so it was the trouble and the anxiety that was created. So you're being asked to remember, okay? It was about your support, your home, or your family. So you're being asked to remember what causes what, and if there's a solution, then there's a solution. There was something about a solution coming in, but it's coming in at a rate of not when you want it to, but when it's revealed, when it's time to be revealed or something. I will see if that is true. Okay, yeah, attracting. So you're attracting pleasure, good times. And things will be revealed when it's time to be revealed. And in the meantime, don't forget you're attracting. All right, there's secrets and good fortune and granting all that you are attracting with Jupiter. Jupiter came out in the previous reading. And right behind that are many words about what you're attracting. And there's that South Node again. Okay, so there's a lot of talk about what you are doing, but that's okay. Let's see. All right, there's something being done in a big way. You're either taking action in a big way, or the confrontation has been done in a big way. But whatever it is, it's unable to have the same power or influence that it used to have. Your actions. You got a card of two actions, and the laws and philosophies are lining up. So your actions are lining up, which is which is interesting. Let's just see. There's a responsibility, success. Okay. Capricorn energy, a lot of focus, dedication, where you're going, your career, your destiny, okay, where you're going, and blessings and granting of, or this is something to make you happy, because when all male beings be happy, your circle of friends and associations. Okay, what's that about? Because I did have that South Node energy. Here's that dedication and focus. I said dedication and focus. It's a circle of friends and dedication and focus. I don't know. And then the North Node. All right, so you've got both. You got your friends and you got your foes. Circle of friends. You got your friends and you got your foes. Oh yeah, what wants to come out? Attraction. Okay. Where you're going, your destiny, 10th house, attracting Venus, good times. Undeniable. All right. Don't overanalyze it. There's energy comparing itself, because that's about Virgo, or looking into too much sometimes. So overly looking at the past, overly looking at the past. Well, the past is overly looking at you. Okay. I do want to see something here. Please bear with me. Thank you. All right. Hello. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. All right. I'll take that as a compliment. Okay. You're discovering. You're discovering. Okay. You're discovering what you're attracting. But what you're attracting is also, you're going to need to take responsibility for. If you're not ready to take responsibility for what you're attracting, then it's like, take a look at why you're attracting it. All right, again, you've got the granting, whatever it is you have wished for. Wisdom, insights. Okay, you gained wisdom and insight, or that is some kind of wish that you are attracting. I know I get this Sagittarius world, closing out old cycles. There's rules here. You're enjoying where you're going. I mean, that's just what I thought. And the decisions that you're making. I'm going to let that go by. Anyway, the North Node. Look at that. The decisions that you're making are lining up with your destiny. I mean, it's as simple as that. Truly. Temperance. Okay, there's healing here, and there was a responsibility. I said, when it's time to happen, it will happen. And when at Virgo, much insight and wisdom, what is that, applied to healing methods. So much wisdom. So whomever I'm talking to, you're dealing with an Ace of Swords in reverse. An Emperor in reverse. Okay, had some ideas. The light is being shed right. Okay, I don't want to get ahead of myself with the words there. Okay, and it just wants to slide out. Okay, so it's like the more you move to calmer waters from something trying to control your destiny, of course, the more it's going to irritate the energy. But it's also about learning how to manage yourself there. So I got the Magician in reverse. Not having the tools. Oh, a King of Wands in reverse. Okay, so I have Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo with some faulty tools, I want to say. They attracted, okay, or wanted, okay, let me start here. Somebody wanted to become a person of power and status with some kind of tools that they don't have because they didn't do the work to get the tools. Queen of Swords in reverse, making a choice. With the Two of Pentacles in reverse, making a choice. All right, this is like overstepping boundaries too. This is, I feel, an expectation or an entitlement here. Strength, Four of Swords. Leo, a fire, but you're attracting. Okay, this is, we'll see where you can go here. Why? Who's this? Oh, Hierophant in reverse. Okay, something tried to use, okay, they didn't have the wisdom or the spiritual wisdom or the knowledge of the tools. Okay, they don't have the backing. There's not a solid root backing, I don't know. Something Something about something like that. Temperance. It's like cycles closing out very quickly if they come in. It's a 10. You're not in the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, you know the rules, or the rules actually go in your favor. I'm gonna move that. Okay, so you're not feeling left out in the cold, and now somebody's bothered by that. So there's information, you being inside of what you're discovering, the struggle, remembering, I want to say, you're remembering. 9 of Swords in reverse, kind of struggle, but you're not in it. Sun in reverse. Whose energy is this? Tower in reverse. Most likely a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag, because that's what I have here. But you're not going through a tower. Is this energy experiencing a tower? Page of Cups in reverse? Possibly. Had ideas? Okay, let's just see. Had ideas, potentials. Had some kind of rules lined up, but the Hierophant is in reverse. So they're not, they started out to begin with not aligned or useful, I want to say. So you've been very intuitive and you've been attracting. Okay, you've been holding back from this energy as well. I have a match here. So I have the High Priestess and the Hierophant holding back. Two energies holding back from what was burdensome, because I don't know when people do what they do, but I'm not here to, let's not move on. Okay. Well, then it's quite obvious that by now, I feel. Yeah, 10 of Swords. Okay, so I still don't know too much here. What kind of tools? I don't know. The truth is here. King of Swords. It's like they can't get any further. They can't get any further, because it's like where somebody's going, but they can't even get any further than where they are. What is that? I don't know. Holding back. You don't want to give the energy, or it might have been greedy. I don't know. 9 of Pentacles comes out sideways. Codependent. I don't know which way to take it. Really. Made a choice about it. Yeah. Okay. If that's what people want to believe, you believe whatever you want. Alright, there. Star in reverse. But I think it's pretty funny. Okay, so this is what someone's attracting. Okay, because they started with a loss of hope. Oh, this is because of 2 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles involvement. Yeah, and you know, some people just don't have anything better to do. And that is a pity, but it's not my problem. So I won't address ridiculous things anyway. You're funny. Okay, so anyway, there is a love, and there's much involvement with it. Okay. There's a blindfold. This is relationships, though, in general. Alright. Why is this involvement with the 3 of Pentacles, with the rules? Because the rules are being discussed. Oh. Okay. Well, it's like not finding a new way to do an old trick. King of Cups, 8 of Cups in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, new way to do an old trick. Yeah. Okay, so, yeah, 8 of Pentacles. I'm sorry, 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups in reverse. Okay, this was done for some kind of satisfaction or overdoing something for some kind of pleasure. Hermit. Ace of Swords in reverse. Scorpio here. Now discussing what wasn't the truth, or maybe they're discovering the truth from within. I don't know. Well, somebody has to go within, because that's where the truth is. Doesn't look like they're willing to, though. Let's just see. Yeah, Lovers in reverse. Not willing to. You made a clear choice in love. So, alright. Okay. Okay, clear choice in love, or didn't like a choice in love. Tried to influence a choice in love. Didn't agree with a choice in love. Some kind of rules. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and it went against the flow, so it didn't go with the flow. Higher perspective was needed. Devil in reverse. Be detached from it, whomever I'm speaking to, and this energy's on the defense now because they didn't tell the truth the first time. Now the Ten of Swords is in reverse. So that leads to a nowhere land. Knight of Wands in reverse, Fool, Ace of Swords in reverse, nowhere land. Leads. A lot of hard work was put in here to change or do something about something, but there was nothing to be done. Something didn't need to be fixed. So trying to fix something that doesn't need to be fixed can waste a lot of time, and it also can do a lot more harm than good. Love is your energy. Okay, this one had to do with patience being a virtue, patience for the truth. Okay, not trying to force anything. That, that's putting your hand in it, and that's not divine justice. That's putting your hand in it. So, So take responsibility for your actions. I have responsibility and responsibility twice. Calm is not a weakness. Wherever calm is not in play, it's time to work on that. Having to do with the ego. Your beliefs are right for you. All right, let's see. Understand your body. Well, okay, because that has something to do with where you're going and your destiny. So about the ego, you did. You did let go of the ego around image or body or things people say that aren't kind and that kind of thing that happens out there in any land. So I have abundance is your right. Yeah, without expectation. There was an expectation attached to these choices. You're not giving to it anymore. It's attached to something else now. It's not happy about it. A leader by example in reverse. So this is very hypocritical. It's usually hypocritical energy that judges anyway. So set your intentions. You are never alone. And that is the truth. Okay. You are never alone. Feel joy in all you do. Okay? That'll show you more where your path is. Daily basis. You are never alone on a daily basis. Being lonely and being alone are not the same. Okay, so with that being said, that's interesting. Wellness. Understand your body. Whomever I'm speaking to, the recovery of health and wellness is here. Now, that other video I just did that the sound didn't work on, and it's on for like 11 minutes, and I left it up there. I talked about the healing method. There was some kind of healing method involved here. So you are learning something about healing energy, whomever I'm resonating with at this time. You got a religious and spiritual community in reverse. So you're not resonating with an entire community who had an expectation. You're setting new intentions. You are not alone. So something about a community that didn't have an answered prayer. Busy times and multitasking is in reverse. That tells me you are honestly assessing why you're being so busy with this group, or were busy with the group who's not taking responsibility, or taking credit for something they didn't do. And wellness, taking credit for something they didn't do. You are like, whatever you're healing, it is your light. Your light doing it. Give it to God in reverse. There's somebody who's trying to control the situation. That's basically trying to control the situation. That's Amber Calcite. You are ready to love again. Okay, so it's about being ready and healing from the past enough to be open to new love. I wanted to say Tanzanite. Okay, that's about setting your intentions on love. Love yourself first, though. Multifaceted is in reverse. Divine life purpose in reverse. And this has been emotional. Windy could be significant. Make time for self-care sideways. I got one more now. So it's about kind of making time for self-care. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. Let yourself sparkle and shine so your light irritates others, demons. Usually when someone insults someone, oh, they're jealous or something. So anyway, you are being guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. And then you got to celebrate that. You're not alone. You can celebrate yourself. There's not many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're asking about, so much healing has been done. If many layers have been healed from, right? So now I got the Magician upright. It's in reverse here. So what is this? Oh no. High Revenge in reverse. High Revenge in reverse. Misguided or misused information there. Let me just shuffle a little fast. I don't want to shuffle on these other cards and get them all over the place. But Queen of Wands. Moon in reverse. Okay, wait a minute. I see. Recognition. Okay. Something about the wand here, the fire of it all, the responsibility. There's a fire sign energy. This is also very energetic, beautiful, very bold right now. Magician, right. So being bold in the right direction. Empress is coming out in reverse with an Ace of Pentacles. All right. This Magician in reverse is the Empress in reverse. Then I have the Ace of Pentacles. Ace 2 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. You're not giving to this old energy anymore. Okay, this is a brand new Pentacle. This energy is not receiving the expectation. There's a 10 of, okay, I felt the completion. Because 10 of Cups is a completion. With or about an Empress in reverse. So distorted, I'm looking at the King of Swords, so I said masculine. So I don't know, feminine energy, masculine energy. Attached to a 5 of Swords. Attached to win at all costs, family dynamic with the 10 of Cups. And a 3 of Cups. Oh. Okay. That's part of that 9 of Pentacles in reverse, which is right here. Dependent. Let's see. Moon in reverse. It's real obvious now. That was the second time I've seen the moon in reverse. Seems real obvious. It's like the rotten fruit will fall by itself. You don't have to shake the tree. Okay, the Seven of Cups is in reverse. It's quite obvious. These equal the 10 cups that I talked about a second ago that showed up because of that completion. So this energy, what's it doing? Page of Cups, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It's pretending to do something and, oh, yeah, deception. Okay, there's deception over let yourself sparkle and shine here. There's deception over the rules that were collaborated with or about. Strength in reverse. Weak. It's all weak information. The weak, what do I want to say here? Distraction? Yeah, I think that's what I want to say. A distraction. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Oh my gosh. Okay, so going against the flow over time, but celebrating too soon, it looks like. Let's see. Yeah, celebrating too soon. There's something coming in quick that's either going to free you, it's just self-inflicted, so it's going to free you, maybe when you least expect it, or it's going to free the situation for you to have all the tools, or learn all the tools, or you realize you have all the tools. Strength in reverse. Somebody's going to realize they're running out of tools because they didn't focus on the correct tools to begin with. Sun in reverse. You're still happy here, and here's the King of Wands. Didn't that come out a while ago? Or in the other deck or something? Not moving to calmer water. Don't have any new ideas. Unable to collaborate. Still not closing out the cycle. Still like in energy of not knowing which direction to go. And creating an injustice, or they think there's an injustice and trying to do something, but the news is injustice is being created with all this confusion. That's and here, that's what I saw. That fast news coming in is about all the confusion, the source of it. And yeah, the right was gonna, okay, so if somebody wanted to get recognized, they will get recognized, but not in the way they expected they were going to get recognized, is what I'm feeling here. There's a breakthrough. You had a flame of courage, and you committed to a journey which gave you the tools. You didn't, you can't fake a journey to the universe. So, good luck with that. But anyway. There's a heart's desire here. Okay. Fully immersed. Somebody's fully immersed in their heart's desire. Making a change. So your heart's desire is about making a change, setting an intention, whether it be with a group or without a group. It's about the new intention. New heights comes up. That's the devil of peace. Making a change from higher wisdom. And then with higher wisdom. What is this? Yeah, trust your path. Okay, so whatever is around you is going to challenge you, but that's where you need to trust your own self. There's a veil of illusion. So there's illusions around this energy. So that's why you're being asked to trust your path. Take great care. And seek clarity, because you have a serene haven and a shield of resilience. Okay, so you're very resilient here, and you've got the energy to back you up. You're not alone in your resilience, helping you be shielded from this energy if that is what you have been working on. Seeking clarity. Right now that quartz crystals in reverse there. So there's some kind of clarity going to come out. Quartz crystals are significant here because when you seek clarity, then you have more clarity. All right. A serene haven. Boat. There's a boat here. Looks like an old boat though. I don't know. Somebody can have an old boat, but it's their boat or something. Self-embrace, unity blooms. I don't know about that. Every time I see that unity card, it's connected to something else. I don't know. New heights, getting better. Enjoy the journey. Okay, well that is the advice. Clear and activate. Create sacred space. Clear and activate. Your voice is very important here. It's heard. You're being heard. Divine will. You're being heard, and the light is shining right there upon you in a big way. It's about letting go of fear. Okay, for the viewer. Third eye vision. All right. Reclaim your mind. Third eye vision. That's something about making a change, getting better, understanding your body, mind, and spirit. Illuminating the shadow, healing the shadow, facing the shadow. This is number 21. That's the world card. This is number 36. Okay. Which is a 9. So 369 with third eye vision, Tesla energy, between worlds, new directions, illuminating the shadow as you go, but you are the light over here. So that is just what is going to happen. All right, birth of creation and potentials in reverse. So this energy is not going anywhere. That's not meant to go anywhere. You're not meant to learn, It's not of love and light. There are soul fragments. What numbers are these? 26. I got 26, 36, 33. A lot of 3s and 6s, which equal 24. Another 6. Huh? Okay, another 6 right here with the. Look how that flipped over. And that's the Magician card to me, because let's see, number 1, align your universe, and I'm going to tell you, it was in reverse like this one, then it turned over like the one we saw in the reading. Align your universe, setting new intentions. You're not alone on your journey, even though your journey is a path alone. It does not mean you're alone. All right, something about sacred space or sacred divinity. Guard your energy, or there's a gatekeeping energy here that has soul fragments, or you're healing your soul fragments. And when that happens, balance is restored. There are emotional challenges. It's about resolving the issue, not staying in emotional challenges. Shield your energy as you heal, or your energy is shielded as you heal. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end it there. I do hope this was helpful, and I'll see you next time. Yeah.